I've been asked if there is a particular formula to success. Truly, there's no particular formula. What the elephant can carry, what the rabbit can carry, what you can do, and what another man can do are probably some great indifferences. To be honest with you, I know every human being seek for something great to happen in their lives. But I have also to be honest that the strength of every person is not the same. If we all agree on a formula, then we must also agree on the strength. When it comes to the strength, that energy that is necessary, that ability that is necessary, we don't all have the same abilities. You must be as honest as much as you can with yourself to determine what strength you possess. Determine what energy you possess. Remember, I've said you have to be greatly honest with your heart. Honesty is the path to the truth, which then will set you free. A rabbit can only do what a rabbit is capable. An elephant is able to the best to become an elephant. Whatsoever thing you choose, ask your abilities. I've discovered that we cannot be ignorant of nature and how certain patterns of things happen within the parameter of nature. When times are hard in the Serengetis, down in Tanzania, the particular animals which is known as the wildebeest will migrate to Kenya, Masai Mara. They do the seasonal migration because of the challenges. But while they feel there is challenges in Serengeti, that challenge can only be seen by the wildebeest, not the lions in Serengeti, not the cheetah, not the leopard, not the gazelles. Why does the wildebeest migrate but not other animals? These statistics, characteristics show something very interesting about the wildebeest compared to other animals. Other animals will remain in the Serengeti, rain or shine, but the wildebeest will migrate. It has much details to what the wildebeest, by character, by energy, they are, and how they can handle the circumstances when these circumstances come to them. I will never ignore that we are all not gifted in the same way. Among us, they're sharper, they're dull. Among us, they're weak, they're strong. Religion will want us to ignore facts. God will want us to understand, like Apostle Paul says, let us all serve God according to the measure of faith given to us. God did not distribute talents equally. When God gave talents, to some God gave more, to some God gave lesser, to one God gave one. It is a proof that God has put arrangements on how these abilities will work. The entire creation of the living mammals, each operating according to their capability and to their abilities. I have stopped even judging those who are weak, because there is no way I will expect them to be strong if naturally their abilities is weak. A chameleon is an example of a very interesting animal. Because of its motional stagnation, the chameleon will need a speed to change its location when a predator attacks. So instead of speed, God gave it camouflage, so that the chameleon will adapt its environment as means of survival. In that manner, when the predator happens to be around the area, it may not be visible to see the chameleon. And it is just this unique characteristic that God gave the chameleon, but he never gave that to the rabbits. He never gave that to other animals. The camouflage ability of the chameleon gives it the mandate and the abilities to survive. Identify your gift. Seriously, identify what you're capable of doing. Identify your abilities. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate what was given to you. Appreciate how it works for you. Because whatsoever you are and who you are is the measure of your survival. You may desire to be an elephant, but if God made you a rabbit, how will you become an elephant? Once you discover your gift, you discover your ability, you will get out of the confusion of having this mind of achieving what you may not have the ability to achieve. The word "all things are possible" basically tells you that everything falls in place according to how it was meant to fall. Our success is not by being ambitious to others. We do not become successful because we all want to be like Michael Jackson. We don't become successful because we all want to be Beyonce. Any character that you are attracted to, it is important for you to address the fact behind those characters. Everybody's playing ball. When I watch NBA, everybody's playing by the Lakers team. Then there is LeBron James. And LeBron goes out and spends time playing and winning. So I wonder why LeBron should be the only person who is having that sequence of success. How about other players? Can't they hit the mark? Are they not working hard enough? I tell you, not all students fail because they did not work hard enough. You got to understand natural abilities, their realities. You cannot lie to yourself wanting to become something that you're not. The place where the human have been defeated by the animal kingdom is the intelligence that all animals accept what they are and who they are. And they walk within the parameters and environments that suit them most. This order was laid by God, and is the meaning that the scripture says God is a God of order. If you fail to discover who you are, you fail to discover the potentials that is within your reach, and you fail to use those potentials to create the platform for your progress, then you fail to live a life. Before you choose your dreams, before you choose what you want to become and how you want to reach wherever you want to become, always remember that you have something. That which you have is the one given to you by God to open life doors and windows. Use your personal key and you will open your personal doors. Never neglect your ability, whether it is small. It is not about the size. It is about the faith behind the size. The faith may be as small as a mustard seed. But whatsoever is done can potentially do an exploit. God is not about how much He gave somebody. God is about the quality that can happen if one talent is exhibited. Some of the greatest people we know have projected things out of one talent. Some of the historians, some of the innovations, some of the great creators of history were not people that had some high academic order in their lives. Some of the richest people we know today were not the best of academic success. So it depends on how you measure success. The truth is, God placed in you abilities, and it is your opportunity to work those abilities, give them the opportunity that is necessary, and those abilities will work to bring success to you. People have succeeded merely by singing. People have succeeded merely being athlete. Who are you is the beginning of your journey to who you want to become. Never seek to achieve who you want to become while ignoring who are you. The equation of what you want to do or what you want to achieve in life is strongly connected by appreciating who are you. Once you know who you are, now you can link who you are to who you want to become. Because by knowing who you are, you discover yourself, whether you are a truck or a pickup. If you're a truck, you can handle 17 tons to 20 tons of load. If you're a pickup, you may only handle 1 ton. By understanding who you are, you'll appreciate the gifts, the energy within you, and work within the parameter of those gifts. And that is how you enjoy your happiness. Don't throw where you can't reach. All things are possible, but in the order of God. Education does not explore your gifts. Education transforms you to become what the examiner wants you to become. That's why the most educated people will still be staying home waiting for employment. Because education did not lead them to discovering who they are. It led them to become laborers. People get these graduations and certificates to be employed. That is something that does not give you the ability to discover who you are. It sounds to me that the academic world is all about making you a worker, an employee, a laborer. Certainly that's what you gain. You go to school to get informations about certain specialties which you will apply. These specialties, once you're employed within those parameters of specialties, you earn a living. You went and studied commerce. The employer at the bank, you're earning a living, you're not living a life. You're earning a living, you're not living a life. You live a life when you discover who you are and potentially what you have and apply your discovery and your potential into action. The joy you create is permanent than the joy that you are given. If you are living on handouts, there is no way you can experience total joy. Total joy is when you are the master. Total joy comes when you are the master of your destiny. You are the master of your own destiny. That's how you achieve total happiness. That you can wake up when you feel like and go to bed when you feel like. You are not a slave to anything. Total freedom, total happiness does not happen because I've been employed. It happens because I have control of who I am. I appreciate who I am. I appreciate what was given to me. I use who I am and what I was given to achieve the purpose by which I am in existence. By achieving your purpose, you also bring the beauty to the creation. The beauty that others can see and emulate your effort and also make their effort a success. Because you quickly succeed on what you know than what you don't know. If you are an academic persona, you are ever increasing knowledge by going back to school. Because you're trying to hang on to something that you only built by knowledge of others. Oh, Alexander Bell gave this formula. Oh, Isaac Newton gave a formula about this. So you are always using other people's extensions to build what you feel is your happiness. At the end of the day, you are only but an employee. Employees cannot be innovative. Innovative mind is not academia mind. Innovative abilities are creative minds. People who from their own bring something to the universe. If you are going to be a success, you cannot achieve that by using other people's information. Other people's information is supposed to be your motivation, but not your application. Finally, how do we succeed? Simple. Simple. Discover my problem, and I will pay you for it. Success is very simple. Discover my problem, and I will pay you for it. Money is that which is given for service rendered. Do your homework. What does humanity lack? That which humanity lack, can you offer solution? See, there's two types of people: complaining mind and solution mind. There are people who are there to find fault in your teachings, find fault in your chair, find faults on your shirt, find faults. That's the best they can. Then when you look at the reality, it is impossible to witness growth. Yet there are people who are out to look for solutions. Whenever they see a challenge, a situation, they take advantage of that situation and they look for solution. You only succeed if you're a solution solver, or you're a solution person. And that means you have to be innovative in mind, in heart, in spirit. You must go beyond the average. You can't solve any problem by looking at the average where everyone has failed. You can't take the path of average. You can do everything everybody's doing and solve anything. They tried what you're doing and they failed. You're not the first one to do what you're doing. They've been doing it. But your uniqueness becomes the answer that was impossible to everybody. Somebody believed that they can go to the moon. Somebody believed they can take a rocket to Mars. He that believed in that made a possibility. And there are many possibilities all around us if only we can believe. God bless you. Hope you've been blessed. This is your prophet John Benton. Stay true to God and worship Him in truth and in the Spirit. See you next time. God bless. Amen.